In this video, I was given 4 bolts by the parts department, and I was made to believe that I needed 4 bolts for this recall. I thought that was a typo on the TSB part when they were looking at it on the screen ordering parts. Disregard. You're only supposed to have 2 bolts with this tailgate latch recall. Continue on, focus on the rest of the good information that's out there. Don't put any emphasis when I'm talking about, oh, there's 4 bolts and there's supposed to be 2 collared bolts, so they supply you 2 extra ones that you don't need. Just reuse the old bolts. It's kind of weird that they wouldn't supply you with a new cable and bolt assembly to go to the bottom of the latch, or at least a new bolt and replace all of them. But they don't. They only have you replace the latches and the upper bolt in each section, and you'll see in this video. So it's the best I could have. Got a little excited and jumped the gun on this one, but here's your 21S53 latch replacement on mechanical and electrical release, push button release F150 tailgates for unintended opening. One of them. The other one I explained in the video. Alright, I have a subscriber here on the channel, and he actually works right next door to me here. I got his truck in the shop for trans service, and there's a recall on these latches. But what I noticed is when they update the bolts to this style of bolt, they tell you get 4 of them. That's fine for the top bolt. It's normal. The bottom bolt has a collar on it that allows this to pivot properly. Well, if we don't go back in with that bolt, this cable is going to bind up. Basically what I did was I unsnapped it here, and then I pulled the whole assembly forward, left the rod right there, and then I pivoted this out of there so I can compare the two. Now when looking at the two, you can definitely see, look at the claw right there, how it's designed, and then look at the old one. They are different, slightly. So let's see, there is a little bit different design. Let's see if this actually works for the unintended opening. Now the 21M06 unintended tailgate opening doesn't even have a parts list anymore. It says 0.2 hours to take pictures and to submit to SSSC so they can see what type of damage if it has unintendedly opened. And it has extended the coverage 10 years or 150,000 miles of vehicle build date. Actually, it's warranty start date. So now you don't get a parts list for this anymore. We were putting electronic switches in these and putting a wiring harness and stuff in. Now they have discontinued the parts list as of May 20 of 2022. And it says this program provides a no-cost repair if needed to the power release tailgate feature for 10 years service or 150,000 miles of warranty start date, whichever occurs first. This program may be used multiple times as long as it's within the mileage limits of this program. If a vehicle has already exceeded either the time or mileage limits, no cost repair will last through March 31st of 2023. So basically, and then when you get to the end of this provision here, it says time allowed to submit photos 0.2, and a dealer bulletin supplement will be provided 3rd quarter when it's anticipated on the parts ordering catalog, and for full repair instructions will be available to support completion of this customer satisfaction program. So you got to submit photos, and they will tell you what to do as of right now. So the 21M06 is no longer completely active like it was before, where we would pull the switch out of the tailgate and then we would add a new switch to it and put a new wiring harness and stuff in. Now you are basically, there's another recall, which is this one, 21S53, which is replacing the latches, and they are different a little bit. I can't put one of these other bolts in there because if I do that, then this is not going to pivot properly. It's going to bind the cable up when it goes to release. So I'm going to have to put a tiny dab of blue Loctite on the old one and put it back in and just get it right that way, because it's going to bind up the cable. Let's try it real quick. Worked beautifully. Good.